Hey everyone, in this video I wanted to show you a design style that has been very popular lately, and that is this boho flower design. Now these styles have been very popular for the last few years. They're also best sellers on Etsy and can get you a lot of sales. And here are some examples from Etsy that I've seen. And in this video, I want to show you 4 different ways that you can create this style using different apps that you may already have subscriptions to. And if you don't, the last style or the last way I'm going to show you is something that you can do on Canva for free. So if you're interested in creating this boho flower style, this video is for you. The first way I'm going to do it is on Etsy itself. So let's get to Etsy and I'll show you what I mean. All right, so here I am on Etsy. Now you would think to type in boho flowers, because that's what I call it, but actually what you want to do if you want to find graphics for this is to type in abstract flowers. So abstract flowers like this, and I'm hitting search, and you're going to see there are some graphics that you can buy here. This one is by an Etsy seller. I think these right here are really cool, by Etsy sellers as well. So this is a way for you to get the graphics that you'll need to make this. I'm not going to show you how to download this and buy this, but I will caution you that I would add text to it or change the colors or move it around a little bit, because everyone will have access. Everyone that buys these has the same thing. So you may be selling the same exact design as someone else, and that's not great. So you might want to change it a little bit, maybe change the colors, add some text or whatever, just so that you don't have to. It's not like a legal thing, but you may find that other people have the same design as you, and then the competition. So you're going to want to have a way for you to stand out. And one way to stand out from this, if you're buying these designs, is changing the color, making it different than what everybody else has. So a lot of good ones here, a lot of cool patterns here you can see, and I think these are great. And it's one way that you can do to make this style for your t-shirts that you sell on Etsy or any other print-on-demand site. All right, the second way that you can do this is very similar to what you did on Etsy, where you buy something and download it. Well, in this case, you're going to buy something and download it on Creative Fabrica. So the same thing goes here. I would type in boho or abstract flowers. Let me do abstract flowers and see what happens. Like that, and boom. So you can see there's some really cool ones, right? So I'm going to show you, I'm going to download this one actually, just so we can see. So I'm going to show you how you would do this on Etsy as well as here when you download it and create it and make it something different that's not already here. So people have access to this. Everyone can download this who has an account with Creative Fabrica. So you're going to want to come in here, use this, but then I'm going to show you change the color, change the font, and make it look a little bit different so that yours is the one that stands out from everybody else, and it's not exactly the same, doesn't have the same words and the same colors and everything. So I'm going to hit download here, and then I'll open it up into Affinity Designer and show you the difference. All right, so here I am in Affinity Designer. This is the one that I saw on Creative Fabrica. You can see right there, it's a SVG, which is great, so that I can come in here and I can click on these things and change the colors, and I could remove these words if I wanted to, and that's exactly what I did. So first, I changed the colors a little bit. I just changed this to white, you can see right there. And then I knocked it out actually. So in this case, on the white one, if I put the background blue, you'll see that it actually goes through. So I knocked that out instead of just changing it to white. And then I changed the font and text. So instead of having it read that, I just said, "Let kindness bloom," or whatever you want to put on there that works with flowers. It doesn't have to be this. And this font here kind of matches the look and style of this, so that's what I was going for. And this one is called Glorious Sunday Script. There you go, right there. And it works. I think it's nice because it's kind of scripty. It's kind of has that. And I didn't notice this is a different color. Whoops, sorry. This one is a different color than these here. Which is kind of nice. You could make them the same color if you wanted to. So to take it a step further, I did it on a black background. And so you can see this would work on a dark color shirt. I changed the text to white. I changed the center to white, so instead of knocking it out, and I changed all the colors, in fact, to work better on a black t-shirt. So that's one way that you can change it. You could even like turn the whole thing upside down just to make it even more different. So if I came in here, look at that. Even more different than what it was before. So do things like that, change it up a little bit. You don't want to have something exactly the same that somebody can download and make a t-shirt for it. You want to have yours stand out a little bit better. If it's on a white, then put it on a black. If it's on a black, put it on a white. Change the colors and all those things. So there you go. I would do this the same way for those things that you can buy on Etsy. This is just another way to do it where you can get graphics on Creative Fabrica instead of Etsy. Now the third way that you can do this is on Kittl. So if you already have a subscription to Kittl, you can do it. There are some free and some premium graphics here. So let me show you some ways to find that. So I'm on here. I've already got some of these things. These are some of the examples, but there's way more than these. So I'm gonna go first, let's go templates and see what I can find with boho flowers. Boom. So you can see already there's templates if you don't want to start from scratch. This is a really cool one right here, but you can see this is a premium template. There are some free ones as well. That one's free and so on. This one's cool, but again, premium. So this is where I got this one from. This is a free one. I can just click on here and I can make it bigger and, you know, change the text or not use text at all, just use the thing. So here is a bunch of flowers right here. So if I click on here, I can add this template with all the flowers. Look at this cool thing. Let me zoom in. Look at all these boho flowers. Isn't that crazy? Look at this template. So you can come in here and mix and match some of these. So I can come in here and let's say I want this one and I want this one next to it, and maybe I want this one on the bottom here, and then maybe right here. Look at that. Look how simple and cool that looks on a t-shirt. And then of course you can change the color, because anything on here you can just change it. So maybe you want this blue instead, or whatever color you want. Maybe you want it purple. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So there's a whole bunch here as well, but it doesn't stop there. If I went to elements and I just did abstract flowers, boom, look at all of these flowers on Kittl. There it is. There's the list. I can just come in here and build away. Just have a bunch. So you could do a whole series of these with Kittl, and no joke, you could probably make 20 or more of these. Just look at all of these flowers. Just really cool. These can be for posters. It's already built here. Look, floral market. Like a lot of these are already built for you. Change the colors. Lots of cool patterns. Just amazing graphics on here for Kittl. So I'm not going to show you exactly how to build one, because there's lots of ways to build one, but I would make sure that you have your 4500 by 5400 right here. And you know, I don't think it even needs words. You can just plot these in here, and just have fun with it. Make sure to make a tall rectangle. That's one thing, or a square I think would work as well. And then you can kind of flip these around or use other ones. Like, it's very versatile. It works really easy. I said I wasn't going to make one, but look how easy it is to make a design here. Boom. That's it. And then maybe put some words underneath, you know. There's a cool font. As Kittl has a lot of cool fonts that you can use. And just make sure you center that. Boom. Easy. Super easy. Kittl makes it really easy. You don't have to download anything. It's already there, built into Kittl, and you can change the colors and like have a really cool font. If you didn't like that font, look at that font right there, or any of these. I think script fonts work really well. Vintage, you know, 70s kind of fonts work really well. This one's a really cool one right there. Yeah, just have fun with this. I think like sky's the limit. You can make a bunch of these, fill up your whole catalog with a bunch of these and just make them different colors, different sizes. You could even just use one if you wanted to and do that. But I think having it with a bunch of them really helps it stand out. All right, so I saved Canva for last because if you have a Canva free account, you can still do these. You won't have as many selections, but there still are selections. So here's one that I made where it says bloom where you are. I'm going to click on it. And a lot of these were made with free Canva things. So I'm going to show you how to find it. I'm going to hit elements right here. And I'm going to type in flat flowers. That's what you want. Boom. And then see all. And you can see a lot of these are premium. So you can see there. But if you don't have premium, watch this. Then turn on free. There's a bunch of flowers here too. And I was able to find these here as well. I think I typed in abstract flowers. So let's try that. Abstract flowers. I'm still doing the free right here. And there it is. So I'm going to add a page here. Look at that. That one is free. And then there's a whole bunch of recommendations here. Free, free, free. Look at that. So that's what I used. You can see that's the one. And I think this one here is a 2x2. Let's see if I can find it here. Anyway, it is in here somewhere. Sometimes I wish Canva made it a lot easier to find the same thing that I found before, but I could have used this instead. Like this is a free one right here, and you know, that works too. So have fun with this. This is a really cool. I'm going to show you abstract flowers without the free so you can see how many more. I said premium, but it's pro. And take a look at that. I'll add another page here. So a lot of premium ones, which by the way, I don't know if there's that much difference, but I think, you know, you just have a lot more selection for premium. So you got some more leaves and colors and things like that. So if you have a Canva free account, you can make a bunch. If you have a Canva Pro account, you can make a lot more. Just real easy to do. It's right there. Type in your text. I think the text that I used on this one, this is the one I made, and it is playlist script. So you can see it matches really nice with that. And if you want to do another one, I'm going to duplicate this page and you want to try and make it on a black background. I think that would be great too. Maybe change this to a white or yellow or whatever. Like, and if the red's too dark, you can come in here and you can change it to something lighter, or you know, like that, or white, or like any one of these can be changed to something. So let me do that. See, this one here, maybe that red one's too dark. I'm gonna do not blue, but I don't know, maybe this lime color. Ooh, that doesn't work very well. Maybe this one right here. Like, so have fun with this. This is a great way to just make these for free. And look at that. I think this turned out really well, and I can't believe that I did it in a matter of seconds, all of these. So if you really want to do these boho flower designs, come in here. You don't have to draw them yourself. There's a bunch of these out here for graphics. So either way works. I think Canva and Kiddo are probably the easiest because you don't have to go and use the different things like download the graphics and then put it into Affinity Designer and do that. So if you already have Canva or Kiddo, and if you don't have Canva, go get Canva free and you can still do this. So I think this is really cool and can hopefully get you some sales because these are really popular right now. So there you go. The boho flower design is not really hard at all. As you just need to know where to look. And I think if you have Canva or Kiddo or you use the other ways, you can make a ton of these. And these are really popular right now. So if you want to add these to your store, it's really easy to do. Have fun with this. If you like my design tutorials, this is my latest one right here where I show you how to make this EDM design with the mixing colors and everything. It's a really fun one too. So thanks again for watching. And as always, guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.